We're heading out to do a 10K hike this morning, and it's going to be around that peninsula right there. I'm sure we're going to have some beauty views. This is Crowhead, this little village. It's past Twillingate.
We're standing here at the edge of the island of Twillingate in what appears to be a rocky outcliff. Barren, lifeless. I can understand why they call it
Nanny's hole.
We've just climbed to the top of the staircase, which I'm pretty sure Nanny is dragging me up in order to try and bump me off. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be alive, but with any kind of luck, I'll continue to survive the perilous journey that she's selected for us, because, you know, at this point we're only about, I'd estimate us to be about 500 feet in the air.
And we're just at that beach 5 minutes ago. Well, maybe 5
And
minutes ago.
in my own documentary, I can't even get a word in edgewise. So we're looking down over the sea of about $2 million worth of hardware. Everybody and their dog is parked up here. I'm not sure why, but they must be on their way to see the underwhelming and vastly barren
Nanny's hole.
so that they can fulfill their lifelong ambitions of being able to say
Nanny's hole
on a YouTube channel.
So I think we're at the peak here. Maybe the lighthouse is a little bit taller. Of the hike we're doing. Don's still alive. You're fine. You're fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not exactly sure why Tracey brought me to this place to bump me off, but it's a strange choice. I'm sure it will go down in the annals of crime stories everywhere. All those British murder mysteries she's been watching, I think, have finally paid off. She's found the perfect scene to commit the perfect crime. She's got 3 accomplices here that will vouch for her. Given how much she talks to them, I'm sure they'll talk to the police. So I'd like to just thank you all for participating in this adventure, and I'm going to miss you.
Alive.
I'm standing at the edge of a cliff, though.
I got proof he's alive.
She's behind me.
This is stunning, stunning landscape.
Yes. I went to Wayne's exercising class last night. Yeah. Was it? It was pretty good, but the instructor took me aside and he said, when you're exercising, he said, you should wear loose-fitting clothes. Yeah. I stood back, I looked and I laughed. I said, I wouldn't be here if I had any loose-fitting clothes.
She's called Alexa, my dear. Alexa. Yeah, she's a personal assistant.
How do you know it's a she?
Well, that's what it said in the direction. Yeah, that's what somebody said anyway. Oh, that's Amazon. They're getting back at me.
So, what's she supposed to do?
Well, she's an assistant. You're supposed to ask her stuff, and she's supposed to be able to tell you anything in the world. My dear, it's a miracle. She's a miracle worker. She can do anything for you.
Yeah?
According to the instructions, all you have to say is, hey, Alexa. She's a little touchy like that. And then ask her your question. All set up from there. She's already connected. Go ahead, my dear, ask her something.
Hey, Alexa, me old trout. What's the weather like? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. I was as clear as day.
I know. I understood you.
I got to teach her a few things, haven't I?
You go ahead, take all the time you need, you teach her.
See, Alexa, this is how I tell the weather here in my house. I puts Joe out the door, and if he comes back purple, it's cold. And if he comes back white, it's snowing. And if he comes back soaking wet, it's raining. Now, if he comes back blistered from the heat, by golly, he's not in Newfoundland.
To Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From Mona Lisa to Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters, this land was made for you and me.
That's it. Good night.
Eyes are blind to pills to blow, eyes are blind to sails, eyes are blind to catch the fish and bring them home the lights. Take your pipe for sensible, take your pipe for Sally Brown, all the swinging more than half are all around the circle.
So Tracy, where have we been? What have we done, and why?
So for the first time, we were out tonight, so it went late, and we went to the Twillingate New World Island Dinner Theatre at the suggestion of our friends Kevin and Karen. And which meant we didn't get home till it was dark out, and now
10 o'clock.
a bajillion bugs out there, and the dogs need to be walked.
Right.
So
how did you get the short straw?
I didn't. I just offered.
Oh, that is a bull-faced lie.
I said I'd do it.
No.
I said I would do it.
It was, oh, Johnny, you're going to make me do it?
Yeah, and you
I said, you're going to make me do it?
Afternoon, everybody. We had a late start today.
What's up?
Like 1:25. But the campground we stayed in, which was that was
God.
Dildo Run Provincial Park.
Apparently we've scrambled everything in the trailer now.
That their checkout time was 2:00, so we took advantage of that, and we are on our way to the ferry to Fogo Island.
We're going to Fogo Island.
Fogo Island. Had a great time in Twillingate. 2 nights at the Provincial Park. We did the dinner theater last night, which was incredible.
We did this walk where Tracy tried to kill me at Nanny's hole.
We did see Nanny's hole last night.
Yes,
yesterday.
we did.
Yeah, that was quite the hike.
And it made her cry.
It stretched my limits. It's the first time I've done a big hike like that in
And she did amazing.
10 years.
Yeah.
And first time after my knee injury. And yeah, I'm not 50 anymore. I'm 61. But on the was All Trails reviews, somebody said 60-year-old. This is not a trail for 60-year-olds. It was like part of me just had to prove that it was. So we did do it. It had the most gorgeous views
Everywhere.
It was kind of like doing Isuk on steroids, up and down through crevices and valleys and coves and all kinds of stuff. But it was rough, and it was the first time we really had bad bugs. There were a lot of nippers, which is what Newfies call mosquitoes.
Newfoundland persons.
Newfies. I think they're okay being
I
called
don't
Newfies.
think they like it. They call themselves that, but I don't think they like us calling them.
I don't know.
Okay, if you have an opinion about that and you're from Newfoundland, write in. We want to see it.
We'll ask Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so double entendre there.
Yes.
So, and then we did a huge hike. Found that Twillingate is very tourist oriented. Like it's for the
people who know me, it's Port Carling.
Yeah, it's very touristy, and we're like in the throes of it. So the hike we did was around North Twillingate Island, which was very rocky, and we were up at, had big views going out to the ocean. And there's the icebergs that we saw in town. There's 2 of them still. And there was one way in the distance that was up by the Northern Peninsula, like I'm talking way far away. There were no others. So I think we've come to the end of the season for icebergs, which they say is the middle of June. So that makes sense. So now we're heading down towards Buena Vista.
Wait, before you leave Twillingate though.
Yeah.
So we're up at the lighthouse, and throughout this whole area, like for the last 3 or 4 days, connection technology is scant. Like there are long stretches with no communication. So at the lighthouse, they've got a cell tower there that is the fastest cell phone connection I think I've ever had in my life. It was LTE plus, and I actually uploaded our next video there, and it took like 15 minutes using the cell phone as a hotspot beside this tower. Like I pretty much could hear the air sizzling. Like it was unbelievably fast. But then you drive not 4 or 5 kilometers away and no bars. So I don't know what it is, but there are chunks of technology that are amazing. And where we stayed at the provincial park, no cell signal, no radio, like not even AM radio.
Couldn't even
like
get CBC radio.
Not even CBC reaches there.
Yeah.
So
and they did have Wi-Fi, which wasn't working for 2 days. It was this morning, but it's interesting. Up in the Northern Peninsula, which is a lot more sparse, we had great service. So I feel like that area wasn't covered, and now they've just gone in and put some great cell phone towers in all these small outport communities, and they kind of leapfrog the technology, kind of like what happened with a lot of areas in like Africa, for example, where they didn't have landlines and they just went right to cell phone technology. I think Twillingate has been around for a while, and I think that they just have older
gear. Yeah.
They just need to update it, because when you're touring around, even if you're not as kind of adventurous as us, but you're anybody who's traveling, if you rent a car and you're staying in hotels and stuff like that, you're doing research for your next place or what to see and what to do. You need that technology. You need to be able to connect to see, okay, we want to do trails or what kind of tour we want. So it's their advantage that these people have access to services, so they can find what they find the tourist things.
So that spins us right back to our whole social studies discussion we've been having across the country about trying to empower smaller communities in order to stop the growth of the mega cities, the megatropolises, and encourage people to go back out to the country. But I think that's a bit of technology that it's essential in this day and age. Like you can live without it, don't get me wrong. We can all live without it, and maybe our lives will be better. I don't know, but it's here, and people have become used to it, and without it, I think there's an element of community growth that is lost. What do you think?
Yeah, right. Comments in the bottom. Tell us what you think. Do you think that is important, or should you be unplugging when you're somewhere? I don't know. Newfoundland is a place to explore, and I think having that, there's so many different places. There's so much here that if you don't have access to technology to look it up and research, that you're going to miss out. There's things we missed out on that if we'd known afterwards, I wish we'd known.
And the problem is there's no amount of research that you can do in your home base that will prepare you for things that might be available to you, because you get here and it's company X's first year doing this great thing, and we haven't got our website up yet, right? So there's always those sorts of things that occur and happen that you're not going to know till you get here, right? So
even something as simple as where's groceries.
Because that's currently the quest.
We're out of fruit,
and we don't know if Newfoundland has Sunday shopping or not. Tracy seems to think that they do, and I just don't know, because the last grocery store we stopped at was closed, And now, but does that mean across the province? I don't know. Maybe it was just that family business. Maybe it was just that one location. So we'll find out.
Sundays are very important to people in Newfoundland.
Absolutely.
And I actually really admired that.
Yeah.
And I was actually thinking, how can we get back to that? Because it was very much, they don't work. They get together, they have family dinner at noon after church. The church seems to be very important still here. I don't know, I love everything about Newfoundland. I really do. Except for maybe the cold winters. I don't know if I could do that because the summers are cold. Today's the first day since Labrador City, that freakish warm day there, that we've even worn t-shirts. So and it's not even windy. Like, it's a gorgeous day today. It's 22 degrees. So beautiful. I almost wish it wasn't a travel day today, but
Next time on Travel Bugs 2020.